On September 21st, 2007, two people would be shot on the campus of Delaware State University in Dover, Delaware. After one died, police would find a suspect. But after the case was thrown out, the investigation would go cold. This is the story of the 2007 Delaware State University shooting. Our story begins on November 12, 1989, when a girl named Shalita Kiara Middleton was born. She was the daughter of Levita Middleton and Thomas Young. I really cannot find much about her, but we do know that she was living in Washington, D.C. at the time of this incident. She was a recent freshman studying biology at Delaware State University. But Shalita isn't the only party involved in this incident. There was another student, Nathaniel Pugh III. I could find basically nothing about Nathaniel other than that he was also a freshman at Delaware State University. Other than that, not much is known about him. In addition to Shalita and Nathaniel, another student named James Richmond was involved, although practically nothing is known about him, and his role in the incident is pretty minor. Our story takes place on the campus of DSU during the early school year in 2007. What seemed to be a normal Delaware summer day would end up devolving into violence. Early that day, one of the three students, who exactly is not specified, got into a fight with another freshman, Lawyer D. Braden. Lawyer was an 18-year-old from East Orange, New Jersey, who graduated from Immaculate Conception High School. He was born in March of 1989. Not much is known about his life. It isn't known why Lawyer got into an argument with the group, but it's likely about something serious due to the subsequent events. During this argument, the victim got cut and spit at Lawyer. I was able to find reports that there had been conflicts between students from New Jersey and Washington, D.C. Later that day, before 1 a.m., the group of three were traveling from the campus's Village Cafe to the campus mall when two men with dreadlocks and wearing white t-shirts opened fire on them. Shalita was struck twice in the abdomen and was left in critical condition. Nathaniel was hit in the ankle and didn't suffer any life-threatening injuries. James was not hit at all, despite the gunman seemingly aiming at him as well. The gunman subsequently fled the scene. Within 20 minutes of the gunfire, Delaware State University sent out a web announcement, telecommunications, and physically entering dorms to warn students and staff about what happened. These procedures were put in place after the Virginia Tech shooting, which occurred earlier in April of that year. This would later lead to the university to be praised for its quick response. By the end of the attack, Shalita Middleton was in critical condition and Nathaniel Pugh was in fair condition. Shortly after the shooting, Shalita was rushed to the Christiana Hospital in Newark, Delaware. She will remain there for 32 days until October 23rd. At about 3:30 p.m., Shalita died in the hospital without regaining consciousness. She was buried at the National Harmony Memorial Park Cemetery in Hyattsville, Maryland. It was not long after the shooting that, on September 24th, Lawyer Braden was arrested in his dorm room and charged with attempted first-degree murder, first-degree assault, first-degree reckless endangerment, and 3 counts of possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. After Shalita died in October, the attempted first-degree murder charge was upgraded to a second-degree murder charge. Lawyer's bail was set at $75,000, which was raised to $92,000 after Shalita died. Lawyer appeared before Judge William Whitham Jr. soon after on September 28th, where he was arraigned. He was barred from visiting the DESU campus as part of his bail. He would be bailed on December 29th. His case would spend 2 years in the justice system. After the arraignment, Lawyer's case would slog through the courts for nearly 2 years. On November 4th, 2008, Lawyer's defense would question investigators about evidence they used to justify Lawyer's arrest before a warrant was issued. They would ask for the evidence to be withheld. The case would come to a close on May 20th, 2009, when Judge Whitham granted a request by Lawyer's attorney James Ligori to dismiss the charges against him, citing prosecution withholding the fact that a witness, possibly James Richmond, although I could not confirm this, who had been walking with Shalita, said that Lawyer was not the shooter. James Ligori would say that he was unaware of the witness until a year and a half after the incident, and called Lawyer a man of faith who remained steadfast in his belief that he would ultimately be vindicated. A retrial was not pursued. Lawyer's brother, Sycar Braden, would exit their family's home in East Orange and celebrate his brother's victory. With the dismissal of lawyers' charges, the 2007 Delaware State University shooting would become a cold case. Since the dismissal of lawyer Braden's charges, no arrests have been made. For over 18 years, the Middleton family has not gotten justice for Shalita. Nathaniel Pugh and James Richmond have not received closure for who tried to kill them, and the city of Dover, Delaware, may never receive justice for the life that was lost on what was supposed to be a safe campus. It really is very sad. That should end this video for today. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Goodbye and stay safe.